how old was I when I first heard the word or the name menses? So first of all, I knew of a period, not menses. So menses was another alternative of saying periods, and that came much later. I don't remember how old I was, but if we're strictly speaking of the actual thing, of course I heard about it when I was maybe around 9, 10. Yes, I was aware there was something called period, menses, menstruation. Yes. Well, I've been very, very lucky since I had my first period at 13 and up to the point I got pregnant with my first child. And so I had the most regular, the most painless, the most amazing period. So I think the only challenges came in when I was much younger. Like I was saying, there are things they never teach you, and one of them was confidence, whereby when you're in your period, you're on edge all the time. You get scared of getting up because your skirt or your dress might be messed up, and it would be so nerve-wracking for days on end. And yes, a few times whenever I would mess, you'd feel so useless, and there's something about it that makes you feel dirty. And to be honest, I've felt it even as a grown-up, and hence I was able to come up with a method which would prevent that from happening all the same. Of course, while dating, when you're in your menses, you don't want to go to your partner's house. It can literally stop your life, and I would feel like it would stop my life for 2-3 days, and then when it goes away, it's like back to normal, and then the next cycle comes and goes for many, many years. Yes. Wow. Hey, where do I even start? So this is a funny one. There are communities that believe that when a woman has her menses, she is this powerful thing that can bring a hurricane and start a fire and change the world. It's kind of positive because that gives respect to women in those communities. There's also the aspect of sex when you're on your menses, that I don't know, it's better or worse. Honestly, I've never tried. But I think there's a lot of almost the information I had to confirm as an adult never used to be the same when I was a kid. So almost everything around the menses was like crazy. But one of them that stood out the most was whereby people would say that if you have painful menses and you become a mother, basically you get pregnant and give birth, it gets easier. For me, it was the opposite, because with my smooth menses, it got harder after I got my babies. Thankfully, I've been able to manage it, but that's a complete myth. What I would tell any girl out there in this world, wherever you are, is that this is a biological activity that was created, and we're all bound to get our menses. So do not let your menses break your confidence, because confidence is everything. If I know there's so many challenges that come with even menstrual hygiene, whereby girls do not have access to pads. Some are forced to actually sit on top of a hole for all those days. Things have changed. You don't have to hide. You don't have to have your life stop. And do not be ashamed, especially for me. If I were to tell a 13-year-old me, I wish I knew. I'm confident. Like, I'll give you an example. I had a bit of a mess like really recently. I had a dress as bright as this, and thankfully there was a lady who told me, oh my God, you've done this. I was like, sure. And I went and I kind of got my outfit clean, got a pad, and life went on. So basically think of it this way. You know how you fall in front of people and you fall in your face? Just get up, dust up, and leave. Confidence, baby girl. Whatever you do, however your menses are, be confident and know that they're actually normal. Everything you go through Anyone goes through it, even princesses, queens, anybody, and I'm talking of any woman, they go through that. Do not be lied to that there's a way you can completely stop it unless you're pregnant. So remember, you're not alone, and be confident.